Friday. Wow, we've got somebody in already. Anjun, baby, welcome. So if you are watching this back, welcome. Okay, this is a live stream today. I'm going to be live for about an hour, maybe a bit more. I'm going to see how it goes. So I'm going to start, then I'm just going to jump straight in then with Anjun, baby. So any message from my DM and my journey. Now, I've got an amazing new deck today. Sandra's gifted me this deck. I'm going to be bringing this into the channel on Sunday, but you get a preview of it today. This is Divine Masculine Love and Desire Outburst by the amazing Sandra Cole. So what do we need to know? What does your masculine want to say to you today? What does your masculine want to say to you today? What does your masculine want to say to you today? And messages for the journey. You got in really quick. I'm impressed. So the message coming through for you today then is the Five of Swords. This is really saying to you that you will have victory, but to have that victory that you want, in other words, to receive union and get where you want to be, you're going through transformations, and so is your twin. So I'm seeing this butterfly or moth as, the darkness, because when I see the butterfly, it's like the light and the moth is kind of the dark. So your masculine is going through some darkness right now, but you will get where you're meant to be. Okay? So remember that you'll get where you're meant to be. I miss all the little things and everything else about you. So your person is definitely missing you and missing those little things. And I just want to hold you in my arms. So, I feel this is when your masculine is thinking about you and, the darkness is coming in and, the night time. And he's kind of thinking, I just wish I was with you right now. I wish I was with you. I miss you. I miss all the little things about you. But we will prevail. So this is a great sign of victory ahead. And I feel things moving forward around May. He said, I wish you were here with me right now, and our time is coming. So he is thinking about you, wishing you were there, wanting you. But he is saying to you, our time is coming for this. So please know I love you and care for you deeply because you are the love of my life. And I have a lot that I want to tell you. So things are definitely going to move forward. He does want and feel that for you, even if he isn't expressing it in this moment. But things will move forward around May, okay? We've got Sunshine. Welcome, beautiful. Hi to everyone jumping in. Thank you for coming in. Bear with me. I've got a lot of questions coming in already, okay? So Sunshine says, I love sunshine when sunshine comes in because my guardian angel is called Sunshine. So it always gives me an extra message there. Hello, Liz. Please can I have some guidance. I've recently lost my job. Well, remember, everything happens for a reason, which means there's something better coming. Something better is coming. I know it feels hard right now. You might be thinking, what do I do? This is kind of the energy where we're struggling with what's going on. And there's all this chaos around. And the angels are reminding you to be grateful for what you have right now. When you're grateful for everything you do have, it's going to bring in more of what you want. So you might see this as destructive because you're thinking, what do I do? How do I pay my bills? How do I do this? What do I do? But it's actually happening for your higher good. So I'm going to bring in a message from the angels of abundance. So what does Archangel Ariel want you to know? Remember, call on Ariel to bring in what you want. We've got savings. So it's like the angels saying you've got savings. You've got what you need right now. So you'll be okay. Whether you think you've got savings or you haven't, you've got what you need. That's what the angels are saying because God is your source. So you're receiving everything you need for now because God is your source and there's no need to worry. And release any resentments about money. So release any resentments about why you've been let go or why your job's gone or what's going on there because there's a higher plan. So it's actually a blessing in disguise and there's nothing to fear. God is your source. In fact, I'm not being guided to read out any of these messages apart from God is your source. So the message is, everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God, there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share. So you have what you need right now, and the angels will provide you with everything else. I hope that helps, okay? And we've got Geeta there. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Liz. Can you tell me what my DM's energy is? What is my DM's energy? And you've put like a red flower there as well, which to me looks like a rose. So intuitively, you're already picking up on apologies on the way. So the message is, everything about you excites me. So your twin is feeling excited right now about the possibility of what the future holds. And he's saying, I keep soldiering on every day because I have this beautiful vision of a life with you that I'm working towards. So he's definitely working towards being with you and doing his work. And he's saying everything about you excites me. Sometimes they don't act that way. They hold it deep inside. George will tell you that on his channel. But he is excited about what's to come. And whilst we're apart, I'm realising just how much you mean to me. So he definitely feels these things that you feel. And he's realising how much you mean. So this is another reason why we have time apart from our twin and why we go through separation, because this is the time when they realise that they can't get enough of you. I can't get enough of you. And it was love at first sight for me when we got together. And I will always remember the day we met, my warmth in my heart. So Amazon's just come. George, if you're watching, Amazon's here. So he's just putting something inside. These will be presents for George. It's George's birthday on the 30th. And you guys are so generous, you're bringing him gifts in. So that's what that is. But that's a big sign there as well about communication, deliveries, things moving forward. So your twin is saying to you, it was love at first sight for me when we got together. And I will always remember the day we met with warmth in my heart. So he's saying, just bear with me. I'm soldiering on. I'm doing what I need to do. I am working towards our future. I'm just dealing with things I need to release. Okay, and he can't get enough of you, whether that's in the physical or in the 5D. He's feeling that energy. I hope that helps, okay? Jessica says, will my DM ever reach out to me again? Well, that's fear. I've done a reading today. Watch Is It Over? Okay, Is It Over? Go and watch that reading after you've watched this little message now, because it's never over with twin flames. It's the ego saying, is he ever going to reach out? Worrying, stressing over it. You know intuitively he will. So you're being guided to close your eyes, release all the fear and connect with him. And say to him, it's okay to come to me. I love you. So talk to him on the 5D. Tell him what you want. And yes, he's going to come towards you. There's going to be a decision he's going to make. So it feels like before he comes forward, he's making decisions or he's sorting things out that he needs to sort out. So if you want a timeline, you've got between now and September. But I feel it's coming much sooner than that. But it feels like there may be decisions taking place between now and September so he can finally become the eagle and come home. Okay, but yes, he's going to reach out. And yes, you're together. It's not over. So just trust. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Nature Gal says, hi Liz, so cool you're here again. Could I have a message from my DM? Of course, honey. So I'm going to bring in, I've got Sandra's deck, but I'm going to bring in the masculine tarot as well. So what does your twin want to say to you? What does your twin want to say to you right now? Jumping straight out. Wow. When I make a decision, things happen quickly. So the Knight of Swords is swift action. Swift energy. He's saying, I'm doing this right now. So you may not be aware of that, but he is. He's saying, when I make a decision, things happen quickly. And that's so true. When my Divine Masculine, Giorgio, I think's in the chat. I've just seen him there. I don't know. I'm behind on the chat, so I don't know if he's still here. But he'll tell you, when he made the decision last year, he decided, right, he told me in January, I'm going to drive. I'm going to learn to drive. I'm going to pass my test. I'm going to get a car. And then within 2 months, he learned to drive and he got a car. And in March, he was driving. So when they make that decision, it happens very quickly, whether it's about something like a car or work or love. So you're being asked to trust him. Okay, so what does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say to you today? What does he want to say? So he's saying to you, I am doing this for us. Trust me, I will make us happen. That's really powerful. So, and he's talking about the both of you in an us energy. Not like me or I need to do this. So he's saying, I am doing this, not just for me. And they're giving me fear, so he's releasing fear. But for us. Trust me, I will make us happen. A lot of fear coming up there. So I feel he's releasing fears around decisions he's making, but he's going to do it quickly. I hope that helps, okay? Amber says, hi Liz, any messages or future actions from my DM? Thank you. So what does your master want you to know? What's he doing? What's he doing? Future energies. What's he doing? Two of Swords. He's saying to you things are not always what they seem. So if things don't seem to be moving forward, and if it's kind of felt that way from February, saying it's not what it seems, I'm dealing with things behind the scenes right now. So what's he going through? What's he going through? He's saying to you, I wish we could just go away together right now. And underneath it all, I'm just a person who wants true love in their life. So what I'm feeling with this is, okay, he's saying to you, I'm thinking about how we can go away together somewhere, or how we can connect away from everybody else. That's what he wants. And he's saying things are not what they seem. So no matter what seems to be going on the surface, he's saying underneath it all, underneath the surface, underneath the mask, underneath the situation, I'm just a person who wants true love. And he knows that true love is with you. So obviously he wants you in his life, and he's thinking how you can get away together. So let's do an energy about what action he's taking towards you. We've got, decisions. King of Cups coming up, but this is about wanting to express his love, wanting to open his heart to you, because you're the one. But he's saying, I am still growing up spiritually. I know you're strong enough to deal with what's happening right now. So to get the Queen of Swords and the King of Cups is powerful, because there could be an air-water energy there as well. But I'm really feeling this is more about, don't get defensive or worried, because his heart is open to you. He's just still growing. He's still learning. He's still needing to do it his way. And he's actually planning and working out how you can spend time together. And that's what's on his mind. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Enchanted Moon Tarot, Donna Jones, welcome, beautiful. There's no message in there. Thank you for coming in and the donation, honey. And we've got George, Blue Eyes Tarot, welcome, welcome. Can Carrot 2 have a message? Well, let's do you a message from Carrot 1, okay? Because George has got Carrot 2 upstairs and I've got Carrot 1. So let's do a message from Archangel Michael. So obviously this is a message for George or Carrot 2. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Message from Archangel Michael for you. What do you need to know? Message coming through is talk about your experiences more. For your channel, talk about your experiences. This is your life purpose. To talk more about what you've been through as a divine masculine, because I know that everyone watching will want to hear that. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose, and I ask you to help me be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. So I feel this is a big message for you, that things are taking off, and positive thoughts create positive results. So the more positive you are, the better results you have. Divine love and wisdom I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that's within every person and every situation. And I'm going to do you a masculine message tarot. This is for my divine masculine George Blue Eyes Tarot, or a message for Carrot 2. The message is, again, look at this, Knight of Swords. When I make a decision, things happen quickly. So maybe talking about the way that the masculines follow through on their plans when they make a decision is what you're being guided to talk about. And I intend to give you everything that you want. Talking about how this is the energy of the masculine. So 2 Knights, action. And I feel this is also you stepping up to give me what I want, which you already do just by being with me. But, you know, this is the energy you're in, you know, that you want to make sure I'm happy, we're having a lovely life, and that you are giving others what they want. And I feel if you intend to give others what they want on your channel, it's also talking about your experiences. Interesting. I hope that helps. Okay, message for Carrot 2. Carrot 1 says, come downstairs, Carrot 2. And Flopsy, welcome. Good morning all, long time since I've caught you live. Great to have you here. Heart of Heart says, hello Liz. Can you tell me the energy around my twin flame connection and guidance on how to move forward? So the energy around the connection and how to move it forward. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? So I'm going to do you a message from the Divine Feminine Message Tarot. Thank you to everyone who's donated. Bear with me, I will get there. Okay, I'm just spending a little bit of time just at the beginning of the chat first, answering a few messages. So the message for you is the Emperor. So the energy is that your masculine is becoming the Emperor. And to gain stability, which is what you want, trust that he's becoming who he's meant to be. So you've been asked to trust the love, which I know you do, but you're saying to your masculine, you know, you are the only one that I will ever want. And you know that. And he knows that. And he knows that you're the one that he wants too. So he really is preparing to be something here. I want to make sweet love to you. So he's in the energy where he's actually desiring you more and wanting you more and wanting to bring that intimacy in. And you've got the Empress. So I love that you've got the Emperor and the Empress, because this is you guys aligning with each other. And the angel's saying all you have to do is be you. You know, a lot of the times the feminine says, what's the guidance on how to move forward? You know, what do I need to do to make this happen? And all we have to do as the divine feminine is be the divine feminine. Just be at peace with things, be at ease, shine that beautiful light bright, and everything else will fall into place. And remember your truth, you know, be open to this love, be loving, kind, gentle, be you, you know, operate in your power, and that's going to manifest everything, because your twin is on his way. So let's do a card from the masculine energy. Yeah, he's saying, yeah, exactly, this is what I'm feeling. Look at this. Things are not always what they seem. You are the reason all of my dreams are coming true. So shifts here between February just gone and September coming in, because he's saying, just remember, things are not always what they seem. I do love you and want you, and you are the answer to my dreams. So dreams coming true in your life. So it is moving forward. Just be you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Susan says, hi Liz, I would love a card for guidance. Thank you for coming in, honey. What do you need to know? A card for guidance. Actually, they're guiding me to use the feminine deck for you. So a card for guidance. What do you need to know? Straight out there. So the card for you is, again, the Emperor card. So this is what happens during a live. A lot of cards will start repeating so that everyone gets a message. In other words, even if I aren't giving you a message directly to you, I am giving this message directly to you. Okay, you are the only one I'll ever want, and your masculine is your Emperor. So this is confirmation as well that this is your twin, and that they are becoming everything that you want, because they are all you want. So this is really believing and having faith that your masculine is becoming the person they're meant to become. So you've been asked to trust that, okay? George, yeah. Did you get that message? Yeah. Oh, love you. Yeah. That was George. Just come downstairs, get the Amazon presents for him. We've got Treebird. Great day. I'm so happy to be here. Great to have you here too. Oh, there's Donna. Donna says, Enchanted Moon Tarot. Hi, Liz. What do the angels want to tell me today? So what do the angels want to tell you today? I'm going to bring in the Sacred Traveler deck. So what do the angels want to tell you today? Great message. Great question, should I say. What do the angels want you to know today? So today the angels are saying you are a joy and delight. So open your heart to joy. So be open to all the blessings and remember who you are. Connect with your inner child. See the magic in things. And that you are a joy and delight to others. So remember your power. And finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. So meditation, breath work, going in nature is going to help you to find sanctuary in the higher realms, so you open up to everything the universe wants to bring to you. And also reminding you to connect with and check in with your twin on the 5D. And rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. So the rainbow is about protection, and delays being protection. But I feel if you're seeing rainbows, and you've seen one there, but if you see a rainbow, it's reminding you that the more you open up to your spiritual source, and the more you open your heart to joy, and the more you find joy and delight in your life, the more blessings you're going to receive. So blessings are on the way. That's what they want you to know. I hope that helps, okay? We're going to do Harvey. Welcome, beautiful. Hi, beautiful Liz. I love your hair today. Thank you, honey. I'm wearing Billy wig today. I've just reviewed it for Wigs with Liz, so thought I'd keep it on. A card from my DM, please, while he's in silence. So what does he want to say to you in the silence? So we're going to bring the silence deck in. What does he want to say to you in the silence? You are the only real thing in my life, he's saying to you. You are the only real thing. So that means he's going through things that don't feel real to him. You know, he's saying my life is a big joke. It's an illusion. Give me time and I will contact you. So trust him to come back to you. I am finding myself. So in the silence, he's finding himself. And he's saying, I deny my feelings because they scare me. Okay, that's the only reason. You are the only real thing in his life. So give him the time to move forward. Remember, it's never over. It's just beginning. The best is yet to come. I hope that helps, okay? Nanette says, how wonderful to see you live. Thank you, honey. Great to be here. LT says, good morning, Liz. Thank you for your reply. You're very welcome, honey. Treebird says, may I have a message about timing to travel to my DM? Our hearts are already connected, just have not met. So timing. Going to bring in the divine timing. Timing to travel to my DM. Straight out. Wow. Look at this. Ask the angels, okay? Call an Archangel Metatron for help. Now, Metatron is the time angel. So he will help it to align and happen at the right time. The more we worry about timelines and stress over them and think about them, the worse things get, because then we push them away and things can get stressful. So instead of focusing on a timeline, instead ask the angels for the perfect time. And that's what Metatron will bring in. So make your wish. Make your wish. So they're not giving me a timing exactly, because they're saying it's still all, moving into place. Things still need to fall into place. But if you call an Archangel Metatron today and you make your wish, which means you tell Metatron exactly what you want and what, how you want it to happen, and then just step out of the way will be made. And that's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? Sometimes we receive the messages we need to hear, not what we want to hear. And there's a difference, okay? What we need to hear is for our highest good. What we want to hear strokes our ego. I hope that helps. So, From the Heart says, hi Liz, I'm ill today with a stomach bug. I'm sending you so much love. Do you feel this is related to the journey? Yes, and I feel that, I've recorded today, because you guys know I pre-record videos and get in front a little bit, so I can do lives and readings and everything else. I've recorded today Sunday's readings, and the masculines are going through stomach issues on Sunday. And it's only 2 days away. So this is what you're picking up on. And the message is, I'm going to do your message from Raphael, but the message is let it pass through your body naturally. Okay? Let it pass through your system. Try not to worry. So we've got meditate, because that brings in mending and healing. So meditate, breathe through it, close your eyes, call on the angels, and there's going to be a mending and a healing. So it's going to get better, okay? Get a good night's sleep. And funnily enough, that's actually the message for the masculines dealing with stomach issues. So get a good night's sleep and get to know your body. So in other words, talk to your body, ask it why it's struggling, what it needs, and there is a soul lesson being learned. So yes, there's definitely ascension going on. This card's moving as well. Use affirmations to boost your mood and elevate your frequency. So trust that you are getting better. It is all part of the process. Obviously, if you're worried, then you have to seek out medical attention, do what feels right. But, it will pass through naturally. So just breathe and drink water and make sure you're getting rest, and it will pass in time. I hope that helps, okay? But answers on Sunday for that. Nanette said, would love to hear why my person is so silent. What's going on? So, what's going on? What's going on? Okay? We've got I read every message. So your twin is actually going over previous messages and working out what to say. My partner knows about us and I'm trying to deal with that. So someone in their life, the partner can be anybody. I'm not saying he's got a partner, he may have. Don't get triggered if he hasn't. This is saying someone in my life knows about us and I'm trying to deal with it. So he's dealing with coming out into the open and wanting this love to be out in the open. That's what he's dealing with. And he's saying, I read every message you send me. So he's going over things that you've spoken about before, and he's analysing things, and he's trying to deal with people knowing about the love and what that means. And that means he's coming out into the open. I hope that helps, okay? Muskan says, hi Liz, can you tell me what my DM's energy is right now? What does he want to say to me? So what does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say to you right now? What does he want to say? So he's doing a lot of thinking because it's taken a while to come out. So we've got, please know that I love and care for you deeply. So he's in the energy where he's thinking about you and he's processing how he's thinking about you. And he wants you to know he loves and cares for you very deeply. And that's what he wants to say. Please know that. Please know. So he's like a pleading energy where he worries that you don't know how he feels. And the masculines do get surprised by that we divine feminines don't know how much they care and love us, because obviously their actions sometimes show otherwise. But he's saying, please know I do love and care for you deeply. And that's what he wants you to know, okay? And Muskan says, I was feeling already that you will be live today. Intuition, you see. Treebird, I've just answered your question, honey. I sent my request for me and my DM meeting in person is the next step. Well, I've already answered your question. Thank you for using your milestone. Member for 16 months, amazing. Luna Ray says, hello Liz, how will it be when my DM approaches me? How will it be? How will it be when my DM approaches me? It's going to feel like, wow, I mean, this is beautiful. It's going to feel like you're taking shelter in each other and you're taking each other to faraway places. So in other words, you know, faraway places is you can be somewhere where there's plenty of people, but you feel away from everything. So it doesn't matter where you're meeting or who's going to be around, or even if it's just the two of you, when he approaches you, he's going to take you to somewhere else. You know, it's like your mind, your body, everything. You're just going to be in a faraway place. And he says, get ready for new horizons. So you're going to go to new places and do new things together. And, you know, you can do that together anyway in the 5D. It's like you take each other away. There's a song, it's called Take Me Away. And, you know, that's what I'm feeling. So it's not necessarily that you're going to go to faraway places. You may well talk about travel and things you want to do together. But you're going to go to new places in your mind. And he's going to take you on a journey. And the answers are within. So right now, if he's taking shelter, in other words, if he's in hermit mode or if he's quiet, he's finding all the answers. So he's able to move towards you. You know, inside is where things happen. You know, when the silence is taking place. So it's going to be like coming home. When he approaches you, it's just going to feel nice. And that's the thing, you know, when the masculines approach us, no matter what's gone on, we feel like all the past has been swept away. We can't help but smile and feel at ease because we know that things are getting better. We know things are going to get better. And he's saying to you, again, this card coming out again, my partner is a good person, I'm struggling with causing pain. Now, take the word partner away if there's no karmic partner. Don't get triggered. It's the energy of the message. Okay? So, it's like he's saying, I'm a good person. I'm struggling with causing pain. That's the message. Okay? So, he is a good person. He's caused you pain. He doesn't like that. And he doesn't like that he may have caused pain to other people and himself. So, he's dealing with that. So he's saying, I don't like causing pain. I need to forgive myself for what's happened. And I want to apologise. So I feel an apology is on the way. And if there is a person involved, if there is a karmic situation, he's saying, I don't want to cause pain. So he's trying to do things the right way. Okay? I hope that helps. Susie Q says, any info on DM karmic he met after separation? Thank you for the donation, honey. Any info on DM's karmic he met after separation? What do you need to know? What do you need to know on the karmic he met after the separation? Right, what's going on here then? Obviously, if there's a karmic partner after the separation, I think you mean after your separation. But he's struggling to understand why you want him, okay? Because the masculines do go into insecurity and fear around the divine feminine because they look at the divine feminine and think, why? Look at you. You know, you've got everything going for you. You're this light. Why do you want me? You are successful. You have everything you want. Why do you want me? So he has to learn who he is. Okay? And sometimes they send a karmic partner in who we call a catalyst because they become aware of these things during these relationships. So, you know, he realises during another relationship, number one, where he belongs, which is with you, and they're giving me fear. So he's releasing fear around why you want him. And he realises he is actually a catch. You know, and he doesn't feel that way. Even if you can tell him 100 times he's gorgeous, he's lovely, whatever you say to him, it doesn't go in. So sometimes a karmic partner comes along so they do start believing in themselves a bit more. So never see a karmic partner as an enemy. You know, they are helping the journey. And he's saying to you, you are my future, even if I've said otherwise. And I'm working out what to say to you. So you're his future, not anyone else who's around right now. And he's actually stressing over finances. So when I'm connecting with him, I'm feeling the karmic energy around him is actually financial. You know, he's worrying about the future, money, things he needs to sort out. And he's saying, he destroys me, that I've destroyed our love. So he may feel guilty about being with someone else or things that have happened after the separation. But He's actually learning his lessons. So see it in a higher way. And let's do you a message from heaven. Okay, we've got, ascending the mountain, keep going forward. So things are moving forward. You're also going through ascension and change because you're moving up to the top of this mountain. So keep going forward. In other words, don't look back or worry about what he's doing with other people. Just trust that your journey is moving forward. You are ascending the mountain. And with faith, faith moves mountains anyway. So any delays or obstacles or challenges are being moved out of the way. I hope that helps, okay? Let's do some of these donations then. Bear with me a second. So, got Treebird, thank you for your work. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the donation. Sending you so much love. We've got Anna G says, hi, Liz, any messages from my DM to me? Thank you for jumping in, honey. So, what do the angels want you to know first of all? Because I feel that's what's important as well. You know, receiving divine guidance, not just focusing on what your twin's doing or what your twin is wanting you to know. So you are a wise leader. The message is you are a beacon for others. So remember, everything you're going through is growing you, and you are a beacon. In other words, you light the way for your twin to come home. So remember that. Remember to shine your light bright and be yourself. That's what the angels want you to know. So you don't doubt who you are or think you're doing anything wrong or, you know, feel pain about things. It's about, no, look at this. Everything is going to be okay for us. That's really the message I'm feeling from heaven. Saying it's going to work out. It's going to be okay. Breathe. He's saying, I want commitment with you to show you how much I love you. So he's working towards a commitment, and he wants to give you a commitment, such as a marriage or something else, so that he can show you he does love you. Because he's saying it's always been you. I can't help the way I feel. You know, I can't help that the way I feel. I will always love you. It's always been you. And healing and facing my demons is not easy, but I am doing it little by little, one day at a time. So he is moving towards you step by step, little by little, one day at a time. And he's saying it was you, it was you, it was you, it is you, it will always be you. You are the one that I want to always be by my side. So, you know, you might think, well, if that's the case, then why isn't he here now? But you're still learning lessons that grow you and make you a wise leader. A beacon for others. You know, if things happen quickly, we wouldn't learn, we wouldn't grow, and things wouldn't stay permanent. You know, if I hadn't been through my lessons, I wouldn't be with George, and we're coming up for 4 years in our union. And that's because we've both had to learn our lessons, and everything happens in divine timing. So he's saying things will change, things will improve for us. We just have to have faith and keep trusting the universe. So trust the universe knows what it's doing. I'm currently finding my true self and my freedom so I can come back to you. So he also is saying I need to be free to be with you. I need to make myself available fully for you. And through this love, we are growing into the greatest versions of ourselves. That's the leader energy. So we can have a beautiful, balanced love relationship and harmonious union. And hand on heart, that's the truth, because that's what me and George have. You know, we have a beautiful, balanced love relationship and harmonious union. But the only reason we have it is because we've both worked for it through the pain and the struggles. And whatever you're going through is going through your own pains and struggles to get to your beautiful union, which will come in time. So you're being asked to trust, okay? I hope that helps. We've got Alicia, thank you for the donation, honey. I'll keep my eye out for a message because there's not one there. Oh, it's there, okay. Thank you for all of your readings. You're a blessing to us. Thank you so much, honey. I think that's just an energy donation, and thank you so much. So I'm going to do Sakaro, who's in between the messages. So Sakaro, member for 34 months, amazing. Thank you so much for your support, honey. Hi, Liz and everyone. May I have a message from the angels about the current energy, about our journey, and messages from my DM. Nice to be here and great to be here too. So what do you need to know about the journey? Wow, happiness is coming. Happiness ahead and decisions. Now, the Ace of Wands is amazing because it's where we are right now in March, and you've got the butterfly, which is about transformation, and the energy of action. So there's action steps being taken right now on your journey to move you into happiness. So this is really beautiful message. So what does your twin want to say to you? So your twin is saying to you, life is not the same without you. Nothing and nobody can truly keep us away from each other. So he's saying to you, everything about you I want, because my life just isn't the same without you in it. And nothing can stop us from being together. And that's so obvious, the Ace of Wands is about action. The Sun is the happiness, the positive outcome. So everything is on track to move you forward. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Thank you for the donation again, Treebird. Sending you so much love. Isn't that beautiful? We've got Mangle says, hi Liz, thank you for the donation. I would love a message around changing career and where my DM is on his journey. Will he leave his partner this year? So, will he leave his partner this year? Jump straight out, okay? We've got victory coming in and things moving forward. So things are definitely moving forward between May and August. So it's very likely, based on the energy of the cards today, and that means that the masculines are up and down, back and forth. But the energy as it stands today, they're giving me tooth pain because he has a decision to make. It's going to happen between May and August. But don't focus everything on that. I've been there. I was there with a catalyst. He said, all right, Liz, if I haven't left within a year, then I'll leave. Year comes, nothing. Why? Because I'm focused on that year and thinking, yes, in a year, in a year, in a year. And it doesn't work that way. We have to let go of the timelines. So your masculine is saying to you, I want to leave. I intend to leave. And it's moving forward with us between now and August. So I feel May to August, big changes in the karmic situation. And what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? Okay? What does he want to say? He's saying, I may be confused about my life and other things, and that's his karmic relationship, but one thing I am certain of is the way I feel about you. So it really is just a matter of time, and it's about trusting the love and enjoying the now. And you have your career to focus on. You said, I'd love a message around changing career. So, you have things going on you can focus on. So we're going to bring in Archangel Gabriel. So Archangel Gabriel is the angel connected with changes in career or, things you want to do. We've got pay attention to your dreams. So you may be dreaming about changes in career that may be giving you messages. But also pay attention to your dreams means the things you dream about doing in your life, the things you want to do. And Mother Mary is around you. So Mother Mary's bringing in comfort and healing. And also helping you to bring comfort into others. So the blessed mother is helping you with your divine life purpose. So it feels like you're making changes in career because that's part of your purpose. And your dreams are coming true. So you are receiving divine guidance while you sleep. Even if you don't remember your dream, the answers are in your subconscious mind where they appear in order to help you. So you're receiving messages and dreams about career and how to lead your life in a more powerful way to operate with your life purpose. So I feel changes coming in connected with your life purpose. So if you want some kind of extra guidance about that, we've got, this is to bring in what you want. So success ahead, and we've also got the 9 of Swords. So, let go of any fears around what this may mean, around what these changes may mean. Because September and October, there's big changes happening here and you'll have what you want. So in other words, everything you want is on the other side of fear, worry, doubt, uncertainty. Because this is a very powerful card anyway that means your dreams are manifesting the right way with money, success and everything you want. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Carlette. Welcome. Thank you for the donation. Hi, beautiful soul. I'd love a message from my twin Jay. We will be in the same city next week. I'm hoping I'll see him. So what does Jay want you to know? You'll be in the same city next week. You're hoping you'll see him, okay? We've got uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So the dragons, it feels like the dragons here are also assisting to blast things out of the way, to move things forward so you can see each other. And uncovering that treasure is realizing the magic in the situation and that things are coming to light. So beneath the surface, things are taking place. There's a great bounty there. So it looks like things are going to manifest so you can meet up or come together in some way. They are giving me real tooth pain again here, and that's about decisions. So I love you today, always and forever. So that's what he wants you to know. I love you today, I love you forever and always. So it's like he's saying this love is always. Uncover that treasure that's deep within. So let's get a tarot card about this meetup or what you need to know. We've got, the world. So things are coming together so you can connect. Completion phase, things moving forward. So you've got the stag there, which is the promise of union. The lion, which is a strength from within. That your twin is becoming who he's born to be. And you've also got the energy of the eagle. So big message about the universe creating the way. But I definitely feel the dragons are helping, okay, for you two to come together. But just be at ease with things and be at peace. And the universe will create the way. I hope that helps, okay? Sarah, thank you for the donation, honey. Good morning, Liz. Do my angels and DM have messages for me? So what does your DM want to say? And you can see, I'm a bit croaky, so this is the healing of the throat chakra, okay? So I will surprise you when you least expect it. So your twin is even now thinking about how he can move forward, how he can reach out, how he can tell you how he feels, how he can make time for you. And I am yours and I want to be with you. So your twin definitely wants to be with you. And it may happen when you least expect it. And I am finding my way home to you, my one and only true love. So what he's saying to you is, I love you, I want you, and I'll surprise you. And it will be when you least expect it. So just be excited about life and loving life and doing you. And the universe will create the way. So let's do you a card from the angels. What do you need to know today? What do you need to know today? There it is, okay? So message coming through is again, same card, uncovering treasure. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So you're being guided to look beyond the physical world, beyond the 3D reality, and see the treasure underneath, which is that he is yours and he wants you, and he'll surprise you, and he's finding his way home. These are things going on behind the scenes, beyond the surface of things. And that's what you're being guided to know. And I feel this card is coming out for everyone to look beyond the physical world. And this card's moving too, wandering path. So the fox is about solutions, planning, working things out, and enjoy the journey. So the message from heaven is, allow him to find his way and you just enjoy the journey. And be in the energy of the light and your own divine feminine power to move things forward. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Anne, welcome, beautiful. I saw and talked with Frank after more than a year last Saturday. That's good to hear. He told me thought about me all the time, and we were soulmates. Now he's silent. Now, thank you for the donation, Anne, as well. Now, the thing is, you know that Frank has got things he needs to release and let go of. So he does hold himself back a little bit. He really wants to go all in and tell you he loves you and tell you how he feels and what he wants, but he doesn't, because he doesn't want you to get your hopes up or stress out or any of these things. So he wants to be able to be in that energy where he's free first to be able to give you what you want. So he's told you a big thing there. He said, I know we're soulmates. Now, a lot of the masculines don't get the label of twin flames. So they call it soulmates. And that's a big thing for them to admit, because he's saying my soul is mated with your soul. My soul feels things connected with your soul. That's a big thing to admit. And the reason why he's gone silent is because he's feeling guilty about his situation. He doesn't want to let you down. He's trying to process everything. So he's silent, but it's not a bad thing. So you're being asked to trust, okay? This is really about trust. Yeah, look at this. He's saying, what if I don't fit into your world? What if I don't fit into your world? So he's thinking about if he leaves his situation, what that means. Is he going to be enough for you? All these questions in his mind. And he said, I'm reflecting on my life. So nothing's wrong. A lot of the time as a divine feminine, we panic when there's silence and we worry and we want to initiate contact. And I've been there so many times in the past. And we have to learn to release and let go and know that the contact will come. And he's saying to you, I didn't mean to block you. So he hasn't blocked you, but he feels like he's blocked you because he's pushed you away. It's like he's come forward, he's admitted all these things, and then he's blocked it. You know what I mean? And he said, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to block you. And now I don't know how to undo it all, but I'm working it out. So he's saying, I don't know how to undo everything I've done, but I am working it out and I'm reflecting on my life and sorting it out. So just allow you to move forward to you. I hope that helps, okay? We've got C Hall, welcome, beautiful, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, I'm interested in a message from my DM or angel guidance. Is there anything I need to hear right now? So let's do angel guidance first of all. What do you need to hear right now? Here we go. Taking shelter. So the answers are within. So all the answers you need to everything in your life is within you. So the angels are asking you to take a little bit of time to go within, meditate, connect with heaven, and you'll receive the answers. But the big message there is your masculine is processing. Okay, he's finding the answers that are within. He may be in hermit mode. They're giving me fear. He's releasing fear. A lot of fear there to come up. A lot of angry fear as well. And when we get angry fear, and I feel that because it feels like bile coming up. So it's like resentment over his situation, things he's done before, guilt, pain, the way he's handled things. And he's also having sleepless nights and worry, and he wants to return. So I'm feeling a return between now and June. Okay, there's definitely a reunion energy coming in here, but he's been having many, many sleepless nights. You may have been connecting with that. And he's saying, I'm sorry about the way I've handled things and treated you and treated this love. I feel guilty about that. I regret that. The answers are within. So he's gone within to process everything. So he's able to come back to you. And the answers are within you because you know in your heart and soul he's going to return. Even if he's already returned, it's about returning the right energy. He's saying that it was love at first sight for me when we got together. And I will always remember the day we met with warmth in my heart. So he's thinking about that day you met. And he's reminiscing about it and bringing it up into his awareness. So there's definitely changes taking place here. And between now and June, I feel communication coming in between now and June. If there is a situation he needs to walk away from, he's going to be doing that either over the next 8 weeks or between now and August, the block in my throat. And he feels like that could also be causing delays or communication delays. He's saying, I'm walking away from the past. I'm ending things I need to end. I know it's time. And you're this light. So he's saying, you seem to have everything together. And sometimes that scares me because I don't. So he really is kind of saying, bear with me as I release the things that need to go to be with you. But I fully intend to come back. But he's having some sleepless nights over the past and things he's got to release and the way he's behaved, and he's taking shelter. And sometimes they do that because they're in fear and they need to gather the courage to reach out. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful message there. We're going to do Laurie, welcome, beautiful member for 16 months. So happy to be here with you live, Liz. I'm so glad you're all here. Any messages from the angels on my DM and our journey? What about the involvement of karmic partners in both our lives? Thank you so much. Well, you've put karmic painters. Now, I know you didn't mean to put that, or maybe you did. Everything happens for a reason. So painters, that says that the karmic partners are actually painting a picture. They're helping both of you to understand the truth. Karmic partners in the lives of a twin flame journey help to see things for how they are. In other words, the masculines learn in their 3D world. So the masculines learn through things they experience in their physical reality. Feminines learn through things they experience in the spiritual reality. That's why we're drawn to readings and focusing on service and working our light. And karmic partners, if you're still with a karmic partner, there may be a reason for that, such as obligations or even guilt, but mainly because, you may have kids or other things going on, but you have to break free. So it's usually the uncertainty, not the fact that you fear that, but you're thinking, okay, I need to get myself organised first. There needs to be money, there needs to be other things, there needs to be somewhere I can go first. So it's like you're working out, the feminine, for example, and I'm speaking generally and not actually to you, even though this may resonate with you. I'm going to connect with your message in a minute. But I feel you've asked kind of a collective energy there about the involvement of karmic partners. The feminine finds a way out. And the feminine realizes they've learned everything they've learned and needed to learn from that situation to find the way out. The masculines realize in that situation they don't belong there. So they realize that what they do want is the feminine. And the feminine is the embodiment of everything they do want. And the other person shows them that, that they aren't you. So they realize that through this other person, the situation. So karmic partners do have substance and value. When I think about my previous karmic partners or catalysts, two specific ones, I learned self-worth through them, and I learned, to be me. And I was also guided to YouTube through my previous catalyst. Without him, I wouldn't be on YouTube. So we get guided where we're meant to be through the people and the situations that we have. And that's what they want you to know about karmic partners. So, but the fact that you've put painters, it's helping you to paint the right picture of what you want. So, any messages from the angels on my DM and our journey, what do you need to know? And it really is about seeing the karmic partners as, friends, not foe, enemies. They're not enemies to you. They are helpers. And it took me a long time to learn that lesson through going through a married catalyst, for 6 years. And I realized that, wow, the karmic partner is actually such a helper. So you're being reminded this is a wondrous universe and anything is possible with God. So you're being asked to walk in beauty. And your twin sees you as this beautiful being, not just outside but inside. And the beauty is magic. So your beauty is your power. And the beauty isn't just the way you look, it's what's on the inside. It's your light that shines out of you radiantly. And that's what turns the masculines on. That's what guides them home. So the wondrous universe is the way that the universe creates this magical way. So the angels are saying to you, the universe is creating the way. All you have to do is walk in your beauty and your power as a divine feminine. This is like the grace of the swan, being the energy of the swan. So what does your masculine want to say to you? Your masculine is saying to you, I am walking away from the past, and this is the karmic situation, the karmic partner, and I am ending things I need to end. I know it's time. And usually the feminine leads the way. So, for example, if there's karmic partners in both of your lives, when you make the move, they make the move. But we have to leave a karmic partner for ourselves, not for the hope of being with someone else. Even if that's our twin, we have to do it because we feel our lives will make more sense without the minis, so that you can be with your twin at the right time. And then there's no pressure or demands or conditions. So your twin is saying, I am walking away from the past. And I feel there's such a huge shift with karmic endings happening between now and August time. They keep giving me that, the Lionsgate portal, big changes. So that's what's going on. So regarding the karmic partners in both of your lives, what do you need to know? We've got my partner is a good person. I'm struggling with causing pain. So you may not want to cause pain. They may not want to cause pain. It's about seeing things in a higher way and realizing that the karmic partners are also souls learning, and they will learn through the endings. We've got, I'm planning how we can get away. So you're both planning how you can be together. And I'm afraid of change and the impact it will have on my life. So, that's another thing that when there's a karmic relationship, we go into fear about, will we be okay? Will we survive financially? Will everything be taken care of? All these things. So that's what's going on. I hope that helps, okay? I know that's a bit long-winded, but that's what they want me to tell you. MS, welcome, beautiful. Hi, what's happening with my DM? What's he doing today and any messages? So thank you for coming in. Thank you for the donation. So what's happening? Okay, that's the card there. Not these ones. Too many cards on the floor. That's the one here. So he's saying, I look forward to spending the rest of my life with you. So your twin is looking forward to your future together. But he's dealing with some things first he needs to release himself from. So what's going on with him today? He's saying to you, I do want to open my heart. So he's in the King of Cups energy, which means he's getting closer to expressing himself. And he's just a little bit afraid of losing things in his life. And you're being asked to surrender this and let go and things are not always what they seem. So you're being reminded that the moon creates illusion. Things are not always what they seem. We have to look deeper. Right now, he's a little bit afraid of losing things in his life he's got used to or he's built around him. And he's saying, but I'm willing to leave these things behind because I don't want to lose you. And I do want to open my heart and tell you I look forward to spending my life with you. And the message for you here is to trust he does love you. And he does care about you, and he will show this to you at the right time. But right now, you're being asked to surrender and not pay attention to the illusion of what goes on, and focus on you and your journey and the things in your life that you're being guided to focus on, whether that's career, a new job, family. So we've got for you, Mystic Healer. Healing energy flows through you. So the more you forgive and release and heal, the better you're going to feel. And this is reminding you that you are pure, you are innocent, and you've done nothing wrong. So forgive yourself and heal and be at peace. And this is about you connecting with your high priestess energy, your intuition, your higher self, to trust what you feel and the signs you receive and what you see. Because you know that when you look through the illusion, what you see is pure love. And that's all he has for you inside his heart. I hope that helps, okay? Elaine, welcome. Thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz. Any messages from my DM and his next steps towards me? So, what are his next steps towards you? What are his next steps towards you? Wow, he definitely wants to be more balanced to be with you. So, he's saying to you, I have some good news. There's some good news I want to share with you. I want to tell you how I feel, that I'm feeling more balanced and that I want to have this relationship. So it feels like right now he's getting more balanced in his life. He's still a page though, which means he's still growing up spiritually. He's still learning who he is. So he's able to give to you the right way. And his heart is overflowing with love for you. You know, that's how he feels for you. His heart is overflowing. Even if he hasn't said how he really feels or not for a while. But he wants to tell you. And the cat in this card is about independence. So he's saying, I'm trying to find my independence and I want to tell you the good news. So I feel he's feeling more independent, whether he's left a situation or, you know, he's received some kind of promotion or some money or something. He's feeling better. He's feeling more abundant. He's more in a power energy. So he wants to tell you that he feels stronger and he feels more in alignment with himself and more confidence on his path and more independent. And when the masculines feel like that, it's only a matter of time before they're ready for a relationship. So again, big things taking place between now and June for you guys. Big changes coming in. So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? So he's saying to you, yeah, there's definitely changes going on. He's saying you were the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. So he's reminding you he does love you and he does care. And he's saying, I am making adjustments in my life to be with you. And everything has fallen into place. So again, I've got this energy of August. Between now and August, changes coming in to move things forward. But I definitely also feel, you know, changes around June. He's going to be more open to this love and this union between June and August. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Teresa, we've got George there as well. I think you've been guided to paint my shed. Funny, George, funny. Then George is still here then, that's amazing. Teresa says, thank you for the donation, honey. May I get a message from my Miguel? He's silent. So we're going to use the silence deck. Wow, too many cards. Let me connect with his energy and then see it. What's he going through? What's going on with Miguel? Okay, probably just the same cards came out there. So still a lot of cards, but I felt they weren't right when they came out then just. So the timing's it. Yeah, look at this. Let go and trust. So you're being asked to trust. He's saying to you, I'm teaching you from my higher self through our situation to let go of struggle and trust our love. So that's what the energy is. So regarding when, how, if, all the questions, you have to let go and trust. And he's saying to you, I'm not ignoring you and working out what to say. So again, there's this energy where he's silent, but he isn't. And George will tell you that, you know, they aren't ignoring you. You think that as a divine feminine, we think, oh, he's silent, he's ignoring me. He isn't, he's processing. I'm not ignoring you and working out what to say. You have to trust me. Well, that really goes with this. So he's saying, I'm teaching you to trust me, to trust our love and to trust yourself. So that's what he's doing. And he's saying to you, I am communicating with you through music. So you may be hearing songs and he's he's communicating with you through songs right now. So he is communicating with you. He's not silent. He's speaking to you in different ways. And I'm afraid that I won't be what you expect me to be. So he's worried. He's got his own insecurities about living up to your expectations and being the right person for you and not failing you again. And the masculines do go through those fears. And I'm trying to find a way out of my situation. So there is something he may need to release himself from first to be with you. And I'm still growing up and you are so mature. Why do you want me? So he looks at you and you seem to have everything going for you. And you seem to have your head screwed on. And he's saying, why do you want me? I'm still growing up. Why do you want me? So it's not like he's saying, oh, you're too old or any of these things. There may be an age gap there. But he's saying you are so mature. You seem to have everything sorted out. And there's me. So it's his own fears and insecurities he's dealing with. But from a higher perspective, he's teaching you to learn how to let go and trust. And that's what we always have to learn as a divine feminine, to let go of control. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Moon Mars, welcome, beautiful. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, does my DM know I'm his divine feminine? The masculines always know because they feel it inside. Okay, he may not recognise what the term is, divine feminine, twin flame, but he will feel it in his heart. So does he know that you're his divine feminine? Again, too many cards. It's because it's a new deck, you see. Bear with me. I know the cards so well because I'm such a, I wouldn't say powerful card reader, but it's my gift, because I've worked with cards so much and that's my thing. I know when the cards are right and when they aren't. I don't mean, I'm so gifted or anything like that. What I'm saying is I feel the cards. So he's saying, I'm finding my way home to you, my one and only true love. So he's saying to you, I may not recognise the label divine feminine. I may not know where a twin flame is, but I know that you're my one and only, that you're my true love, and I'm finding my way home to you. And that's what matters. And the way he finds his way home is because you're shining out that beautiful light. So let's do a little message for you from the Feminine Tarot. So in other words, he's coming back to you at the right time. And you're being guided to know that he will open up in time. You're saying, I hope you can tell me how you feel. And I am breaking free of limitations. I am the master of my mind. So you're remembering that the only thing that we struggle with on this journey is the fear that's created in the mind. And I understand that delays are necessary for divine timing. So really you're in the energy where you understand why these things are all happening. But you do want him to tell you how he feels. And that's coming because he knows that you are his true love. And it's like he's saying, please be patient with me and trust me. I'm going to do some masculine messages as well. So he's saying, I am working hard for our future. I see the light at the end of the tunnel. And I know that better times are ahead. Well, you're that light. And I am making decisions about our future. So again, I'm getting this energy of kind of June, August, September being important in your connection. And he said, I'm learning to ask for what I want. So because he's teaching you to learn to trust him, you're teaching him to step forward and ask for what he wants. And that's absolutely how things need to be. I hope that helps, okay? Very powerful. Rashu, thank you for the donation, honey. We've got From the Heart there as well. Thank you for the donation. Please could I have a message from my DM? Things got really off track and I had to set self-loving boundaries. I miss him so much. Well, remember, things are never really off track. They're just learning the lessons. You're both learning. So when we go off the track, it's like being on a roller coaster ride, where things are up and down. Because if it was all one kind of ride, we wouldn't enjoy it. We wouldn't appreciate it. We wouldn't grow. So it's like the saying about the sailor, a smooth sea does not create a skilled sailor because a rough sea does. So we go through the rough times and the struggles and all these things. So we learn how to love ourselves. So we learn to set boundaries. So we learn who we are and we have self-worth and respect for ourselves. So that's why these things happen. So what does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know? What does your masculine want you to know right now? Okay, so your masculine is saying to you, I'm asking for help. So he's connecting with his angels, his guides, even without realising he's doing it most of the time, asking for that help. And he's saying, my circumstances need to change before we can be together. So he's asking for help. You know, he wants help. He can't do it on his own. He has to receive guidance from above. So he knows what he needs to change. He knows he has to treat you better. And that's what he's currently working on. And he's saying, I'm asking for help. So what does he want to say to you from his heart space? He's saying, my body aches for your touch. And you're saying, I miss him so much. He misses you too. He misses you too. So my body aches for you, aches for your touch. And that's a real primal thing. So he misses you just as much as you miss him. But he does recognise he needs to change things in his life. And he doesn't want to let you down and hurt you anymore. So he's saying, I'm asking for help, whether that's help from a physical person who can give him advice, or maybe even you at some point. But he's definitely connecting with his angels, even without being aware of it, to receive what he needs. I hope that helps, okay? Well, I'm at the top of the chat, amazing, okay? Bear with me a second. Just have a breather. So we got Reshu. I didn't see your question. You donated, but I didn't see your question. So, it's there. No, that's 2020 in India. Let me have a look. I'm trying to see if Reshu's got a question. Will you put your question in the chat for me now, please, honey? Because, it's there. Liz, about me and my DM's financial situation. Okay, about the situation. Because, if you're donating the question, there's no question in there. I can't see it. So this is what the message is then. So first of all, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Nine of Wands, and we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So regarding finances, financial money, circumstances, job, all these things, it's energy. It's what we give out, we receive. So we have to believe we're worthy of success. We have to believe we are deserving of these things and that we are in alignment with what we desire. So regarding financial situation, the message coming through is don't give up on what you want, okay? Because your dreams are manifesting. So the Seven of Pentacles is about really focusing on the things you do want in your life and knowing that things are coming. So I feel your financial situation or whatever's going on with the financial situation is going to improve between July and September. But I feel this may be a reason right now why your masculine is silent or a bit distant or has gone within, because the Hermit mode is all the answers are within you. And it feels like he's saying to you, your twin is saying to you, regardless of what's going on with money, finances, your twin is saying, please don't give up on me. I want you in my life. But things need to be better financially first so we have a more stable future. So he is working hard on manifesting things and creating things in his life. And so are you. And this is showing you will receive those rewards and what you desire in time. Because sometimes we want it now or we wonder why it hasn't yet manifested. But things are falling into place. And that's what the Seven of Pentacles is. It means enjoy what you're doing. Focus on the good things. Be grateful for things. Be grateful for what you want now, as if it's already here. Visualize it. Manifest it. Think about it. Don't give up on it because things are moving forward. So because it's a financial question, and obviously I'm doing intuitive reading here, you haven't given me much to go on, so I'm just connecting with what the angels want you to know. What does Archangel Ariel want to say? We've got cooperation instead of competition. So understand there's no competition, whether it's another person or someone doing the same thing that you do or any of these things. What's yours is yours and no one can take it from you. And I actually feel that's more about your twin than anything else. No one can take your twin away from you because you are one. There's no need to compete as there's an abundance for all. You have complete access to unlimited abundance for yourself and to share with others. With cooperative partnerships, you can accomplish everything or anything. And that's what they want you to know. You can do anything. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Laura, look who's here. Carrot 1. Carrot 2's upstairs with George. So Carrot 1's come on. Let's do Laura a little message from Carrot 1. Carrot 1, wisdom with the twins. What do you want to tell Laura? What do you want to let Laura know? What's the wisdom with Carrot 1? We've got answering the call. The time is now. So Carrot 1 is saying, whatever you're being guided to do, now is the time. You're answering your call, and this is definitely about your twin returning as well. But I feel this is you being guided to go towards what you're looking for, which is connected with work, service, career, money, happiness, joy. You're answering the call of the universe here. The time is now, and that means you've won. Amazing. I hope that helps. And look at this as well. Protected by angels. You are cherished by the angels. You really are. I cherish you. Carrot One cherishes you as well. So you are cherished by the angels. Isn't that beautiful? Bye-bye, Auntie Laura. I love Carrot One. George has got Carrot 2. He won't let me bring him downstairs. So I've just seen a message, there we go, from Kathy Kent. How is my DM? Beautiful. Is he okay? What's really blocking him? So what's going on with your DM? What's going on with your DM? Look, the sun's just come out and it's been raining. It's still raining actually while the sun's out, but I feel your twin is going through a cleanse and your light is really powerful. And sometimes when the light is so powerful, they need time to process. That's all it is. And he's saying to you, it was love at first sight for me. When we got together, and I will always remember the day we met with warmth in my heart. And the sun come out. So you're the sunlight. You're the joy in his life. And he's saying, wow, it's blown me away. It's blown my mind that you even want me. So he's purging through these feelings. That's what's going on with him. And I'm going to do a card from here as well. So he's saying to you, I am moving towards you. Please be patient with me. Blocking my throat. I'm just dealing with some conflict. So conflict being resolved. I feel definitely between May and July, things are moving forward. But you're being given the rainbow of protection. And you're being asked to trust the love. Very powerful. I hope that helps, okay? We've got... Alexander says, oh my God, Liz, I love the wig. So cute. Thank you, Annie. This is Billy from Godiva Secret Wigs and Coffee Latte. I've done a review on this in the playlist in Wigs with Liz. But I've done an updated one. I'm going to be posting that in August. My wig channel is pre-recorded up to August. Can you believe it? So this one's gorgeous. I love it. I've had this on earlier. And I thought, do you know what? I'm going to leave it on and do this live in it. Very pretty. It's got lace front as well. So very natural looking. You can wear it with a headband as well. Love it. Just for you wiggies out there that like the wigs. So we've got JMO, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz, I don't feel who I thought to be my DM anymore, or at least not strongly or used to any messages you can provide me. The messages go within, okay, because there's a reason for everyone, if that makes sense. Like with my catalysts, at the time, I didn't think they were catalysts. I totally thought they were my twin, but I had to learn the lessons. It didn't mean that I wasn't getting the right guidance or anything like that. So don't beat yourself up about it. The universe is saying just be graceful and in gratitude about it, because through gratitude, joy expands. So be grateful for the lessons you've been learning through that person and the situation and everything you've come to understand and realise. Just be at peace with it. And you'll understand why it's happened that way for a reason. More than likely you're about to meet your true twin. That's what happened with me, and it's about knowing that everything moves you where you're meant to be. So every person you experience will give you something you need of value and substance for your life, purpose and mission and journey. And that's really what they want you to know. So I can't say if this person is or isn't. That's something you need to go within and realise and close your eyes and feel the love and the power of it. But you're being prepared through him for something new. I hope that helps, okay? Powerful message. We've got Roman Michelle. Welcome, beautiful. Roman Michelle. Hello, Liz. Could you please give me some message? Let's do a message for you there. A message. What do you need to know? The message for you is we've got grounding and desert passage. So if things feel a bit stuck right now, there's a plan. You have to trust in God's plan. Trust that there's a divine plan. And go deep and explore your roots. So ground yourself. Go in nature. Breathe. Connect with yourself. And you'll receive all the answers you need. This is a time right now for you. And they're showing that to you. This is a time for you to rest, reflect, think about what you want. And to trust that there is a way out, there is a plan. there is a reason for all things, and you're moving towards that plan right now. So Desert Passage is moving things forward. I hope that helps, okay? I've just seen one from Silver and Shine. Welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. Can I please have a message regarding two very special people in my life? Their initials are J and D. Thank you so much. Okay, so let's get a message for J, a message for J, and a message for D. A message for D. A message for D. Thank you, angels. So around J then, okay, around J, we've got the Page of Wands. So J brings good news. I still feel he's growing up spiritually. You know, he may be able to give things to you, you know, in the now as well and the future. But it's like he's saying to you, I just need to gather some independence first to be able to give you exactly what you need. But he's got good news to share with you. So he definitely brings good news into your life, or he brings good things into your life in some way. And with D, there's more information going on here. So, you know, D can actually give you a future, and there's a completion phase, and okay, the four of Cups. So he wants to give you a future, and he feels that way when he connects with you, but he may also seem a little bit defensive sometimes. So he feels like he's been going through big shifts in his life between last April and this April. He's been going through a completion. Things are coming full circle, yet he's still not quite able to either commit or open up or give you exactly what you need. And I feel you see him as dreamy. You know, he's dreamy to you, this person. So, or he's there around you in some way. You know, this is kind of you, and this is this person here. So it feels like both are giving you something you need right now, but it feels like there's more to come with both of them. There's more to come. There's good news coming with J, and there's more to come, you know, with D in some way. Okay, so it really is just about allowing things to flow and being at ease with things and allowing things to happen naturally. So let's just do a message from the angels about this as well. Wow, jump straight out. So yeah, wondrous universe, walk in beauty. So both of these energies see you as beautiful and help you to feel beautiful in some way so you can walk your journey in beauty. And the wondrous universe is the power of heaven. It's about you remembering you are a magician, you are a creator, you are strong, and everything you create in your life, including these people who have come into your life, you've created the way. So it's reminding you of your power and your strength, and they see you as a magical being and someone who's in power, a high priestess energy. So just allow things to flow and unfold and be in the energy of the now. And that's what they want you to know. I hope that helps, okay? Miss T. Phillips, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, just want to thank you for all the synchronicities that you've been putting out, and I've been seeing them. That's really good to know. But I want to know, will me and my DM meet in the 3D this year? Wow. So, will you meet in the 3D this year? Wow, jumping out. So, the first thing I feel these are in two parts, okay? In two parts. So, the first card we've got coming up is the King of Swords. So, he definitely is planning what to do. He definitely is thinking about you because he's in the King of Wands energy. So, to get two kings coming up is showing you he is loyal to you. He is thinking about you. He does want to be with you because you've got this energy here of the Two of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So he does want to take action towards you. So I feel this is the energy coming through from his higher self. And this may be the energy of the 3D self. So in his heart and his soul and his mind, and he's showing you on the 5D, he wants to meet you now. Okay? If he could now, he would. You know, he's planning how to do this. He's very loyal to you in his heart. And even if he seems indifferent at times, he does love you and care about you. And he wants to meet you. Okay? And you know that through the synchronicities. He's also showing me that butterfly. So he's letting you know that you're his love. You know, you're the one. And in the 3D, yes, he's making it happen. Wow. So this is saying, you know, they're not saying yes or no for definite. Okay? But it's very likely you could meet because you're in the energy of the magician, and this magician energy came in at the new year. So you've started this new year feeling differently, knowing things are changing, and you've been working on you, self-love, self-care, doing you, and he's been releasing things from his life, and you've been doing a lot of forgiveness work. So there's been lots of forgiveness and healing being happening in the connection to move you forward. But there's still things being released. Okay, and you're in this energy where, yeah, I want to meet him, but I'll go with the flow and be in the energy of it. So they're showing you that right now it's all being manifested. So let's get a yes or a no. Yes or no, will you meet this year? Okay, yes or no, will you meet this year? We've got the Tower. Things may not go to plan as they seem, but it's showing you that you are strong enough to deal with it. So it feels like it's going to happen at some point, which you know, but it may not happen the way you expect it to. So when we get the Tower coming up, it's because things don't quite go to our plan, or we can get triggered by expectations. And the answer is you being you, remembering who you are, remembering your power, because he does want to meet you and you want to meet him and come together. But there's fear around it. There's things he needs to release first. So I want to do a silence card to see what he's dealing with, because, you know, if I was doing that, it's not a yes or a no. Do you see what I mean? The angels aren't being clear because things are still being put into place. Because if I was doing it that way, the Tower would be a no, but the Queen of Pentacles would be a yes. So really it's saying it's up to you how you respond to this situation, because it's likely you're going to come together, but just not in the way you think. And your perception of what's going on will create the reality of it. So it's either going to trigger you or you're going to be flexible and adaptable. And he's saying, I'm healing my wounds. So there's still things being healed from the past. And that's why he got the Ten of Swords coming up, because that's releasing things that need to be healed. So I do feel that it's very likely that you could come together. But I feel it's going to be, you know, later this year. You know, definitely it's like something could be planned, and then there could be something that happens that stops it from happening because there's some trigger there. But it doesn't mean it's not going to happen. So you have to be at ease with the when and trust that it will, because it will. You're meant to be together. But I feel that it just may not go to plan. But you can deal with the towers of your life by breathing through them and being flexible and adaptable. So don't get annoyed by that or frustrated, or, you know, let your energy or your spirits go down, because things never go to plan on this journey. In fact, they don't go to plan so they can go to God's plan. And there's always a better plan than we have. I hope that helps, okay? Katie P, thank you for the donation, honey. Will Jordan prioritise me over the music and passion? Well, you know, you'll already be the priority, but you may not see it that way, okay? I feel he's putting lots of energy into his music because that helps him to express his feelings and release things inside that are pent up. He's saying, I can't get enough of you, okay? I can't get enough of you. So he can't get enough of you, even if he doesn't seem that way. And I am yours and I want to be with you. And whilst we are apart, I'm realising just how much you mean to me. So I don't feel like he's prioritising music over you. You know, I just feel that it's how he expresses himself. It's how he channels things. It's how he feels at ease. It's like when people, I'm just going to grab this deck as well. It's like when people use exercise as an outlet, you know, to release out any pent-up energy. That's what I'm feeling, okay? So we've got, if you're wondering if you're on their minds, this is your confirmation from the universe that, yes, they are thinking about you and they need and want you right now. So he does want you. And, you know, it says late at night they think of you. Your twin flame is having sleepless nights, staying up late alone, looking at your pictures, reading through your messages, searching for you online, checking out your social media. Send them love. This will be a good time to reach out. So it's like he's reaching out to you in other ways through music. And we've got, it hurts for a reason. Pain grows you. It makes you strong and it teaches you who you are. It will never kill you. You were never given anything you can't handle. Get up, warrior, and fight for this love. Remember your power as a twin flame. So remember your power as a twin flame. It isn't that he's prioritising music over you. It's that that's how he helps himself to express what's on his mind and release all this pent-up energy. I hope that helps, okay? Let's have a look. Did anyone get cut on the live? Then it cut out then for me. No, it hasn't cut out this end, so it might be the internet or the weather. Serena says, hi Liz, I've been seeing 1111 a lot since a few months. What is it bringing? Oh, thank you, Casey, for the donation. Sending you so much love. I've got Casey. I've got your message there. I've just seen it there. So bear with me a second, okay? I'll do you in a minute. So let's have a look then. What's this 1111? Or what's this energy of 111 bringing in? It's 111. I mean, 111 is a sign to believe in the journey and to be ready for anything and trust. And sometimes we're shown it through the 1111 awakening. But you're being shown through that number. And what's coming in is that you're discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. So I feel there's a lot of truth coming into your connection. In other words, your masculine wanting to speak the truth, realizing the truth, understanding the truth. And you're discovering what the truth is. So it's about seeing through the illusion, understanding the journey, being in the right energy to move forward. And really the 111 is saying to you, are you ready for this? So you're learning what the journey really is. So you're ready for what's to come. I hope that helps, okay? So Casey says, hello Liz, will my DM Jermaine make contact with me soon? I've been seeing 1111 and 444 lately. What does that mean? So again, 1111, isn't it interesting that I've just done a message about 1111 and then there you are. 1111 is about awakenings. It's the way the universe gets your attention and says there's something big going on here. And the 444 is the angel protection. It's your journey being protected. So you're being shown that Jermaine is waking up and your journey is protected. So anytime there seems to be a delay or a fork in the road or anything going on, you're actually being protected. So what does he want to say to you? And will he make contact? What does he want to say? He's saying, I can't forget you and I'm returning to you. Okay, so he's saying, I am returning to you soon. So you're saying, will he contact you soon? And he said, I'm returning to you soon. So if you think he's forgotten you, think again, because he hasn't. And he's saying things just need to be equally balanced. So a lot of the times, you know, the masculines are waiting for the right time because they want to be able to give. They wanted to be able to balance the energy and not just take. And he's saying, I have some good news I would like to share with you. So he is going to return with good news. And I have a vision of what I want. So he definitely has this vision of being with you. And there's changes occurring. I feel that you guys could possibly come into union between June and February next year. And don't get triggered by the timelines because everything happens for a reason. But he is returning to you. But he wants to return to you in a much more balanced energy where he's able to give to you what you truly do deserve. And that's worth waiting for. Honestly, trust me, it is. It's twin flame in union. It's worth it. It's worth all the pain I went through and all the catalysts and all the struggles to have this beautiful life with George. So it's worth it. I want to make things right between us. So he really is doing what he needs to do. Trust him, okay? I hope that helps. Mariposa, welcome, beautiful. Can I get a message from my DM Caesar? We haven't seen each other in a year, and I wonder if he decided to leave the connection. Does he miss me? Well, when you say leave the connection, is that your connection? Or in the giving me an eye, like something in the eye then? So something may have triggered you that you may have seen, or if you might be thinking, has he decided to leave another connection if he's in another connection? But you haven't seen each other in a year, so there's been lots of healing taking place during that time. So does he miss you? What does he want you to know? So let's look a little bit deeper at this. So the message is, I may be confused about my life, the things, but one thing I am certain of is the way I feel about you. Okay? So he's saying, I'm in a confusing time right now. I'm going through some changes and some crossroads in my life. But one thing I am certain of is the way I feel. Yeah, your connection. Thank you. Okay, your connection. So he's saying to you, I am sure about you, the feelings, but I am confused about my life. So in other words, what he's saying is, there's things I need to change. Things I've got to take care of. Things I need to free myself from to be available for you. So he's not moving on from this connection. You know, and I did a reading earlier saying, is it over? No way. Because he's not moving on. He's saying, I'm sure about the way I feel about you and I care about you. And he's saying, it was love at first sight for me when we got together. And I will always remember the day we met with warmth in my heart. So he's constantly thinking about you and the way things used to be and how it was and how it can be again. And he's saying, thoughts of you often fill my mind. So yes, he misses you. He's just confused about his life and other things. And that means he's preparing. This card's moving too. I'm finding my way home to you, my one and only true love. So never doubt the love. Never doubt the feelings. It's never over with twin flames. Never. They always return. All paths lead home. But we learn as a divine feminine to surrender, to let go, to have peace and faith. So what else do you need to know? We've got in the flow. So the angel's saying just be in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. And look at this. We've got Christmas energy. So between now and Christmas, things are going to get easier. There's going to be smooth sailing. You know, things are happening for the highest good of all. So just be in the flow and say, everything is working out beautifully. I'm at peace with my life. And then be open and ready for what's next. I hope that helps, okay? Susie Q says, any last guidance with my DM twin, please? Okay, what do you need to know? What guidance do you need to know for your twin? What do you need to know? Valiant courage. So, you know, your twin is gathering courage to move forward. He wants to take action with passion. So he wants to come forward and be intimate with you and love you. And he's saying, I am breaking the trail. So a breakthrough is at hand. There's breakthroughs coming into your connection so he can move forward. So it is moving forward. If you're seeing penguins or polar bears or, you know, walls coming down, things like that, that's giving you a preview of what's ahead, because breakthroughs are coming. You're being asked to have patience. And when I'm connecting with this, I'm getting the energy of July coming through. Okay, so trust the love. I hope that helps, okay? Natalia, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz, is this a Q&A? It certainly is. Can I have a message from my DM? Love you, Liz. Love you too, Angel. And I don't know if you've watched your warrior message. I did a message for you in the warrior readings. So what does your masculine want you to know today? You know, your masculine is dealing with a lot of insecurity, not feeling enough for you, good enough for you, because your twin sees you as beautiful, no matter what he says, no matter what he does, no matter who he's with, okay? You're kind of the love of his life, and obviously you are because you're twin flames. But he's saying, yeah, I've got angel bumps. Look at it. You are the love of my life. He wants you to know that. So let all that fear, doubt, struggle wash away and just be you, because, you know, this is also about you remembering your beauty and your power as a divine feminine and trusting in divine time. And I know it feels like you've been on this carousel for years and years, but it will get easier. It will get better. Yeah, and you're saying, I'll never give up. So that's kind of the message you're giving to him. I will never give up. Because I know he keeps saying to you things like, move on, or whatever else he's doing. And that's because of his own insecurity and fear. Because he doesn't feel enough for you. And you're saying, I'll never give up anyway. And you're proving to him that this love is long lasting. And this love will prevail. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Malapale. Welcome, honey. What are the next actions of Gemini towards me? And if you can give me messages from it. What's the actions of Gemini towards you? Wow, moving forward towards you, the Chariot. So he is taking action, and you just have to be patient. So be patient. He's on his way. He's already coming forward towards you. Have faith, okay? So what does he want to say to you? What does he want to say to you? What does he want to say? What does he want to say? What does he want to say? He's definitely thinking about moving forward because he's taking his time with this message. He's saying, yeah, look at this. I will surprise you when you least expect it. So he's definitely coming forward to you. It's going to be a surprise. So just be in the energy of the flow and enjoy the now and trust the love. I hope that helps, okay? We've got, is it OI or QI there? Welcome, beauty. Was it OI, I think? Can I get a message from my DM? Of course you can. I can't see if it's a Q or an O. I think it's OI. Is it an OI? Can I get a message from my DM? A message from my DM. A message from my DM. He's saying, I just want to hold you in my arms. So That's what he wants you to know in this moment. And even when they run away from you, all they really want is to run into your arms. So you've been asked to see through the illusion of fear in the physical world and trust the love. Hope that helps, okay? GR, welcome, beautiful member for 34 months, amazing. Hi Liz, could I get a message from the angels regarding my medical procedure at the end of the month? I feel worried. So remember, if you feel worried, call on Raphael, call on Jesus, because they are your team. So what, Archangel Raphael, what do we need to know about this medical procedure, please? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? You know, this deck, I have to say, this is the most, in my opinion, this is the best deck I've ever created for me, because I created this deck for me, really, so I can put my own mind at rest when I feel worried about physical things, and it's really powerful. So I hope this deck gives you the answers you need today. So see yourself fully healed. So the treatment is to see yourself fully healed. See yourself enjoying life, living life, loving life, just feeling good and happy and joyful. See yourself that way, because that really is how things get created in the physical. It's going to be fine. So yes, it's going to be fine. So I know you're worried about it, but you're receiving a yes there. It's going to be okay. The angels are with you. Mending and healing. So there's going to be a mending and a healing. So there is going to need to be a recovery time, but you'll mend, you'll heal, you'll be okay. And talk to someone, treatment, you know, if you're worried, talk to someone. Talk to maybe the person doing the procedure to give you peace of mind. Talk to the angels. You're talking to someone now in the chat, you know. And treatment, seek outside help. Well, that's what you're doing, because you're having a procedure. And cut out toxins. So you're going to be cutting out things that may feel toxic or are toxic in the body, or this may also help you to cut out toxins in your life. Because whenever we go through something like that, you know, it's a big wake-up call, and we're able to cut things out of our life because of that. You may be having something cut out, I don't know, but the angels are saying that, you know, there's going to be toxic things released because of this, but it's going to be fine. You're going to mend and heal, and the angels are with you. And all my love is with you as well. I hope that helps, okay? Nicola, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, did my DM drive past my town this morning and wave to my daughter? And is any message, please? Did he drive past your house? You're being asked to be patient in this situation. That's the message for you, okay? You're being asked to be patient. And we've got the wheel of the year, the wheel of fortune. So it feels like he did drive past your town this morning and possibly wave to your daughter, because the universe created the way. Okay, and what we have to remember on this journey is the universe creates the way. So the wheel is about divine intervention. And I feel maybe you were thinking, you know, why wasn't it me drove past? Or, you know, why didn't this happen for me? Or why was it my daughter? Or, you know, it feels like you've been asked to be patient, because the way is being created for you and your twin to come together. So what I want to do is a message from your twin. So what do you need to know? So your twin is saying to you, we've got the road ahead. And remember, the road, it happens on a road because he was driving. The road ahead may be full of twists, turns, hurdles, curveballs, tears and pain, and they give me fear. But it will all be worth it when we get to the other end. So what he's saying to you is, I know our journey, they give me fear. I know our journey hasn't been easy because of fear and struggle and all these things going on, but it will be worth it when we get to the other end. And that's what I keep saying, you know, as a twin in union, it really is worth it. I'm not just saying it to try and sell the idea of twin flames. It's the truth. You know, if I could go back in time now, I wouldn't change anything I've been through, even though there was pain and struggle and all those things, because it's been worth it to end up with George. So it's worth it. And they're giving me tooth pain and decisions around your twin. So, you know, it's like the angel saying, just be patient and your time will come. I hope that helps, okay? Just want to say as well a big thank you to everyone watching. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. I'm only going to stay on perhaps another 20 minutes, so thank you all for being here as well. We've got Jasmine there. Welcome, beautiful. So Jasmine says, is Phil the DM that's coming for me, or is it someone else? I thought it was him, but now I'm having second thoughts. Is it someone I know? Well, First of all, the best thing to do, Jasmine, is take away the label of DM or twin flame and just focus on Phil and you and the way he makes you feel. So you're not looking for a twin flame label, because a lot of the times it can cause struggle or drama or confusion. So the best thing to do is think about what you're going through with Phil and think, okay, is what I'm going through healing me right now? Is it teaching me something? Is it growing me? What's going on? And usually, we second guess things, or we have second thoughts because something doesn't go to plan, or we get hurt in some way. So you're being asked to trust the way you feel, because what you feel is real. So, and looking for someone new is because we're thinking, well, maybe there's someone else out there, or, because we don't like what's going on and we're learning from what's going on. So we've got the Death card transformation. So it feels like right now you're going through a change, and so is Phil. So Phil's going through a change, and because he's going through these changes, he may not be the person you thought he was, or the person you want him to be. So you've been asked to have faith in the journey ahead, because an ending will always bring in a new beginning. So it could possibly be that someone new is around for you, but I feel that really it's about Phil becoming somebody new. And you're being asked to trust the way you feel and take the label away, because it's the label that may be causing the problem. So see from a view from above, the bigger picture. Get the big picture. And that means there's a higher reason behind the pain or the struggle or the doubt or whatever you're going through. Hold the course. So I feel that, Phil does have a place in your life. Whether he's your DM or not, that's for you to go within and connect with. Okay, because only you know for sure, because that's our journey to understand the love and trust the love. But what I can tell you is there is a reason he's in your life, and he's going through a change. And when we go through changes, we go into fear, we lash out, we do things we regret. And the angels are saying to you, hold the course. Hold the course. I feel it's like Archangel Raziel is saying, you know inside how you really feel. Why would you want someone new? All you have to do is be patient and trust the journey and see it from a higher perspective, get the bigger picture, and realise there's just a big transformation going on for Phil to become the person he's truly meant to be. I hope that helps, okay? Kathleen, welcome, beautiful. Thank you for the donation, 777, very powerful. Happy Friday, lovely. Any messages from the angels and my DM? So, and thank you so much for yesterday, for being there with me in both lives. I did lives yesterday for the Ascension Angels and the Warriors, and Kathleen was there for both lives. So thank you so much. So any messages from the angels first of all? And we're going to do a message with Sandra's new deck. She gifted me. I've received this today. What does your twin want to say? So the message is, I miss spending time with you. Everything about you excites me. So you really do turn your twin on, in their mind as well as their body, because he's saying, I'm excited about being with you, spending time with you. I want to do that, and I miss that. And it doesn't matter what kind of time you've spent together before. You may not have even spent any time together before, but he misses you, and he's excited by you and the thought of you. And the angel message is, be in the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. So everything is working out here. Everything is working out beautifully. Just enjoy the journey, wandering past. So even if it seems like your twin has wandered off the path, or you don't know what's going on, he is missing you and feeling excited about you. And he's finding a way, he's got the fox here, so he's got the compass and the map. And he's working out how to move forward. So he's saying, enjoy the journey. The angel's saying, just be in the flow of everything, and it will work out. I feel, and this card's like moving on top there, your masculine stepping into their power. You are strong beyond measure. So he's doing what he needs to do to be with you, and you're being asked to have faith. Isn't that beautiful? I hope that helps, okay? Powerful. We've got Megan, welcome, beautiful. I would love a message, any message from my DM or the angels. I love your look today. Thanks for all you do. Thank you, honey. This is Billy Wig from Good Irish Secret Wigs in Coffee Latte. Really pretty. I haven't worn this for ages, and I thought I'm going to get it out, do a wig review on it, and I thought I'm going to just keep it on. I've had a headband in it as well today. Amazing. So thank you for that. I'd love a message from the angels and my DM. The message coming through is answering the call. So the time is now. So things are happening now. And when we get this message, we're being called to something. We're being called to action, or we're being called to a new beginning. And I feel that your twin is going to reach out soon, and you're being guided to answer that call. You know, because sometimes we think, oh, I'm not going to answer because he didn't answer me, or we can think those things. And you know that you're ready to answer the call when he comes, or to answer the call to service, or whatever you're being guided to do. Wow. Okay, too many cards. Okay, this is a brand new deck, so I'm still feeling the energy of this. Okay, what does he want to say? Can we have one card, please, angels? One card from your twin. So he's saying to you, yeah, I often lie awake at night for ages, unable to sleep, thinking of you and missing you. So he is missing you. He's lying awake at night thinking about you. You're on his mind, and I feel he's going to reach out soon. So the time is now. You're being reminded that this is Aries energy. It's spontaneous energy, which means anything can happen. Okay, so just be ready for this, and don't get triggered by the time it takes. Just enjoy. He's got decisions on his mind right now. He's thinking about moving forward, and he's showing you that he's ready. He's getting ready. You know, I feel this happening very quickly. So I'm also going to bring in the masculine comes home oracle, because I feel he's definitely in the energy of the eagle. He's saying, yeah, within 6 weeks, and let's elope. So elope is really about, you know, that fantasy he has about just running off with you, and, you know, having you and him together with no one around. And it's not like he's going to come forward and say, oh, let's run off together. Well, that's what he wants to do. And, you know, he has thought about just going somewhere with you and being around you. Within 6 weeks, things are going to happen. But I feel it could even be sooner than that. I hope that helps. Okay, very powerful. We've got Lizzie there, so just going to say again, if your question is not answered, don't worry, as I'll be messaging someone else's message. Stay strong and keep the faith. Absolutely. Thank you so much, honey. We're going to do Badette then there. Liz, do you have a message from my DM? We're in communication every day, but it's fear of the relationship. Let's use the masculine comes home cards. Hey, Karina, sending you so much love. Hey, Ashwini. Okay, so what does Badette's masculine want to say? Here we go. Okay, we've got born of power and strength. So, yeah, look at this. He's saying to you, okay, we're born of power, we're born of strength, and that's the warrior energy coming in. So, you know, it's a fear of a relationship, but you were born for this. You were born to be together, and that's what he's doing. So I feel you've got the power, and he's got the strength. So in other words, your power is keeping you strong, and his strength is guiding him on. And that's why you're still in contact. So we've got a video call coming in here. So he feels like you've either had one or you will have one. He feels like he wants to reach out to you face to face. He wants to see your face, because then he's going to be able to express himself more. So I don't know if you've been having video calls, but he feels like you're being called to connect in some way, in that way. And you're going to show each other face to face that you can do this. Okay, that the power is there. So what does he want to say to you? And, you know, don't worry about fears, and because they always get healed. So he's saying to you, I just want to hold you in my arms, and our time is coming. And I really feel the time is coming for a face-to-face. Okay, whether it's a video call or it's coming together physically, that's what's going on. Okay, he wants a face-to-face. He said, I just want to hold you because our time is coming. And your time is coming for that face-to-face as well. I hope that helps, okay? Maria, welcome, beautiful. Hi, Liz. What do the angels want me to know about all the self-blame lessons surfacing today? Does my DM still love me, or is he mad at me? Well, first of all, how can the masculines not love you? Okay, they always love you. Just because you may have some lessons coming up or some fears or an argument or anything else doesn't mean they stop loving you. Okay, and the masculines forgive very easily. You know, the masculines always forgive. So it's the feminines sometimes who struggle to forgive. The masculines always forgive. It's like the masculine saying there's nothing to forgive, I just love you. Okay? No matter how he's acting, he's probably more mad at himself than he is at you. And in fact, that's what the angels are telling me. So what do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? Discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. So truth's come out. That's what's going on. The truth is coming out, and I feel he's triggered by himself, not you. So he's not mad at you, he's mad at himself because the truth is coming out about things that need to change, or his own, kind of energy, or who he is, because he knows he has to change. You've got the death card and the shadow side. So, he's just feeling a bit pressured. He's like this, it's all in my head, all these things I have to change. So he's going through a transformation. Whatever these lessons are, these things have happened, it's brought things to light. And he's saying, I just feel pressured, I feel stressed, I feel, I've got all this going on. It's not you, it's me. So give it time. He's still going to come back and be with you, and he still loves you and misses you. He's just dealing with his own situation or actions, his own things. He's saying to you, I miss spending time with you, and I keep soldiering on every day because I have this beautiful vision of a life with you that I'm working towards. So he's still working towards the future, and he misses you, and he's beating himself up about things. So just relax and breathe. Everything's going to be okay. I hope that helps, okay? Okay, guys, I'm going to go off because I've been working all day already today, and I am feeling the heat a little bit today, so my voice is getting a bit croaky as well. So I just want to say thank you all for coming in. Thank you for the donations. Thank you for the likes. I am going to do more streams as we move forward. If you are a member, I have done a few streams this week as well. I've done a live for everyone, and I did a members live, and I'm sure I did. I think I did. And I did the Ascension Angels and the Warriors as well. So, whenever I get time, I will do a live. But I am also doing personal readings right now as well. So if anyone does want a personal reading with me, I am taking bookings now for next week. You can email me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. George is available if you want a cheaper option, or you want a varied range of readings. He also does Reiki, he does DM healings, he does channel songs. So you can always reach out to George as well. And just to remind, if you don't know, it's George's birthday next Thursday as well. So, if anyone does want to send him a little gift, he's getting really excited about that. But, head over to his channel and all his information is there. But if anyone does want a personal reading with me, just email me and we can set something up. Big thank you to everyone for coming in, the moderators, all of you guys, everyone. Thank you for being you. Have a great weekend, and I'll catch up with you soon. Lots of love. Mwah.